Hey guys, TommyBryson here, and this right here is an NFT. And what if I told you that with NFTs, you can actually make passive incomes, which means I could still hold on to this NFT and still bring in cash every single month just in passive income without actually having to sell. But before I show you exactly how to do this, I do have to tell you something that most likely no YouTuber is ever going to tell you. And that one thing is, don't believe anything I say, guys. Because one main thing I realized after doing like 3 to 4 hours of research here is that there are so many opportunities out there to make some extra cash by doing this. But however, there are a lot of opportunities to be stupid and be dumb and get finessed and get scammed out here. So again, don't be gullible. Don't be stupid, don't fall for everything, and don't believe everyone, because in reality, there is a chance someone might be trying to scam you and you might not notice. So my advice is always do your own research. And by the way, I decided instead of giving you like 3 options like for passive income, I'm gonna give you 5 options. But again, I want you take these options, study them, and do your own research. And don't forget who I am. I'm the boring guy on YouTube that talks about boring ways to actually make money. That's what I do, okay? That's my thing. And I make a lot of money by doing it, okay? However, though, I would not recommend you put all your eggs in this one basket of this very risky market that we're actually just building right now. So my idea is only put around 10% of your money you can afford to lose if you're gonna do like the passive income thing with the NFT. So this way, if you don't make any money or you get finessed, you're not gonna be homeless, okay? That is my advice. The rest of my money goes into, for example, boring index funds that make me rich over time. And I like it. I like boring, okay? I love it. All right. And by the way, guys, I actually have my own NFT and I put it down below, and it's like the whole boring collection. We did that for the video where I explain exactly how to make an NFT step by step. And I'll also include that video down below. If you're an artist and actually want to create your own NFT, watch that video also. And it's also in the cards up here. And also, guys, I appreciate it a ton for you watching this video. So do me a favor and also smash the like button. I appreciate it a ton. And also subscribe to watch more content about passive income and investing and all that good stuff. However, let's get started here, okay? So the very first way, guys, to make passive income from NFTs is going to be by receiving royalties. Now, there are 2 different ways. You can either receive royalties, for example, by being the actual creator and the seller, or by just buying somebody else's royalties. And that sounds pretty cool if you ask me. And again, don't forget, royalties is just receiving, for example, ongoing payments for the use of an asset. So it's kind of like, for example, you know how when you have a book, you write the book, your story's in there, you give it to a publisher, they have the right to actually publish a story, but every time they sell a copy of that book, you receive a cut of it because that is a royalty to you. And interesting enough, today as I make this video right now, there's an artist, a rapper, his name is Nas, and he has these 2 songs. I forgot the names actually. I think one is called Rare and the other one is called Very Black. I think that's what the song is called. I'm sorry, I just don't really know the song name that well. But the idea is that he's actually going to auction off 50% of his royalties for those 2 songs, and that's actually pretty interesting. But again, when you hear this stuff, it sounds so interesting because before you know it, you might have a Drake or a Beyonce or a Rihanna auctioning off, for example, royalties for their music, and it might sound like a great investment. And also, they do it in NFT format, so it means that although you make passive income, you're also actually able to potentially, if that NFT requires, for example, it has a lot of demand on it, and then it goes up in price, you could actually sell it for even a better profit. But don't forget the rule of 72, because here's a picture of the entire like Nas rapper NFT coming out, and it's basically you get the gold, the platinum, and the diamond edition, I guess, and it's like $5,000 or like $10,000, and you might get like 2.14% actually. But again, right, if you divide 72 divided by 2.14%, it'll take you like 33 years to double your money. So again, don't be stupid and don't be gullible. Remember, run the numbers to make sure it makes sense. What I showed you right here is if you divide 72 by the return, it'll tell you how long it'll take to double your money. 33 years. So if there is, for example, no type of like appreciation from this NFT, you're gonna be stuck with it for a long time to be actually able to actually double your money. That's the idea. And if there's no liquidity, that's also going to be an issue. But again, royalties. How does it work if you are the creator though? So let's say, for example, I created my own NFT. If you don't know how to, again, the video is down below or in the cards. Now, I actually can put in the settings, hey, I want a 10% royalty every time this item is sold and actually exchanges hands. So it means that when I sell this item for $1,000, I get 10%. That is $100. Now, it turns out that that seller that actually bought it from me, or that buyer that bought it from me, well, it grew in price. Now it's at, for example, $1 million. Now, guess what? I still get 10% when he actually goes ahead and sells it, which basically means I'm going to make money for the rest of the life of that asset, which in my opinion is actually very cool, because for the longest time, artists were not operating this way, which basically means whenever you create a piece of work and you sell it, you never get paid again. And that's why you have so many artists that they die poor. I think Picasso died poor. So that's not a good thing. So this actually helps a lot, and I actually like it. So royalties, that's the first way to actually do it. You can do it through OpenSea, through Rarible, or through buying other people's NFTs that actually offer royalties attached to them. And there's a website called royal.io. But again, don't trust what I say, because it reminds me a lot of the era with a lot of websites, a lot of things, but then things can change. So again, do your own research. Now, option number 2 here is actually renting your NFT to make passive income. Tommy, who the fudge is going to rent an NFT? Well, you know, that person that rents the Mercedes might be you, to kind of flex, or rent some gold chains to flex, but not really theirs. You know, same thing kind of here. It's kind of like a very bad episode of Black Mirror, if I'm being honest. But the idea is that not just in the sense that I have an NFT, so I'm going to go ahead and rent it to like an average person or whatever it is. No, like these people have legitimate reasons to actually go ahead and rent an NFT. So for example, in the gaming space of NFTs, right? Depending on the NFTs that you actually have, you might actually have better odds of actually winning. And it's not just winning like, you know, like, oh, I won this and I won that. No, you can actually play to actually earn real money. So if I know you have an NFT and I'm able to rent it from you, and it increases my odds to actually make more money, then why wouldn't I actually do it to actually do it if I'm actually doing that type of stuff, okay? And some types of games are, for example, Sandbox, Axie Infinity, and also Decentraland, okay? Again, don't believe anything I say. Do your own research. These things exist today, but we don't know if they're going to exist tomorrow. And that's why I keep saying the same thing. But not just that, guys. It doesn't stop there. Think even further. Who else, if you have, for example, a cool NFT worth a cool, I don't even know, how much is this worth? This is worth like $1.3 million, okay? I'm not even kidding. $1.3 million. So yeah, so who would want this? Who would want to actually rent this from you, okay? You also have, for example, an art gallery, right? I have an art gallery. It might be, for example, in the metaverse, you know, the virtual world, or for example, in a real physical art gallery. And say, hey, I have some some Bored Ape NFTs at my art gallery. People are gonna come and they're gonna pay me money, and that's why I choose to pay you money, and that is passive income from an NFT. How cool is that? Now, the third way to actually go ahead and make some passive income is by staking your NFTs to make passive income. Now, when you think about staking, think about, for example, locking away your NFT, removing it from circulation, and you actually get to vouch them sometimes for projects. And whenever you do this, you receive, for example, tokens in return. So you are earning some money, but the con is that you are locking the NFT away for a certain amount of time that, of course, you will agree on. Now, honestly, this reminds me a lot of a CD. You know, like how you have a certified deposit over at the bank, and let's say, hey, you put $1,000 in there, you get some percentages, but you can't break it because if you do, there is a penalty. Kind of the same thing, same idea here. And again, this makes me think also of a great scam. Okay, great scam is, I have this amazing NFT collection. It's selling for a lot of money. I pay people money to take them out of collection, okay, or circulation. All of a sudden, the price increases like crazy, and I basically pump and dump. Which, I don't know why my mind works like this in a scammy way, but it's because I detect scams, even create scams, to tell you guys, don't get scammed, okay? I'm not scamming people out here. I'm telling you. But that's like an idea I just had. Watch out for those things because someone might use it by watching this video. Not the goal of the video, by the way. So what you can actually do is, for example, you can provide liquidity, right? And in return, earn NFTs or tokens, for example, which by the way, non-fungible token, it's a token either way. But the idea is you get paid in tokens, in NFTs. Now, Tommy, where will this money actually come from? So again, right, if I put down like $10,000 or $100,000 or $1,000 towards liquidity, towards this platform, and now they pay me in this NFT token, this NFT token is actually what they pay me, which is basically a percentage of the fees that are incurred every time somebody trades something back and forth. That's where the money actually comes from. And whenever you actually take out your stake, that token is basically evaporated, destroyed, but you get to keep the cash. That's the idea. And by the way, there are a bunch of resources in the description down below to help you find these websites and know exactly where to go if this is what you want to do. Now, number 5 and last one here is called NFT Yield Farming. Now, this just basically means that if I have an NFT, I want to put in the best place to actually earn the most possible amount of money. That's the simple idea. It's kind of like having, for example, some cash and you want to find a bank to pay you, for example, a high yield. What do? You go out there, you basically shop around. Now, of course, as this thing keeps advancing, you will have, for example, just websites dedicated to finding you the best yields for your NFTs so that way you can earn the best possible money without having to look it up yourself. Kind of like Kayak to find a flight so you don't have to go to all the different flight airlines to actually compare tickets. No, everything is done right there. Same thing here, guys, okay? So overall, again, do me a favor, smash the like button. A lot of ways to actually make money in passive income from NFTs. But again, a lot of ways to get finessed, to stumble, and to get scammed. Okay, so again, use common sense and just basically, if you don't understand it, try to understand it. If you still don't understand this video, watch it again and share it with your friends. That way everybody's on it, okay? But that's the idea. And again, I would not put more than 10% of my money into this stuff at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's risky. Be careful. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified. If you want to watch that video on how exactly to make and sell an NFT with no money, the video is right here. Click my face right here. And as always, peace out. Follow me on Instagram at TommyBryson for any questions. You can call me, also link down below for free. Peace.